Hello, 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 and welcome to Night of the Dead. I am doing an updated version of my 3-trap horde base for any difficulty. I was watching someone play this game earlier today, and they were playing it like you would play 7 Days to Die, and you can't do that. This game is a tower defense game, but its focus is on traps, not on what you can do as a player. So we're not going to be focusing on me being able to melee or me being able to shoot them with a bow and arrow. That's not what this is about. We need to build traps. We need to have a looping system, which you also use in 7 Days to Die, in order to kill the zombies, because they never despawn. Even if you get far enough away and you, like it, for example, in his video, he died and then they weren't right there, it takes a little while for them to come and find you again. But that whole horde will never despawn. This game is crazy like that. Okay, so I'm in sandbox mode and we're going to go build a base. First thing you need to do is make sure that you are in your J for journal, and you'll work through this. You'll build foundations and stairs, learn how to snap, blah, blah, blah. Build your crafting stations. You're going to need to do that because you have to know how to do metal and build copper wire. You need those for trap machines. And then you're going to need to build, whoops, I built one of those. This is worthless, the spiked watchtower, but it's a nice place to put her. I need to build a research bench real quick. You need to make sure you have your research table built because you need to make sure that you have, under the skill, unlocked engineering graduate. You need to have 10 pages for it because you need to be able to make trap machines. For each trap machine, you're going to need 3 pieces of copper wire, which means you're going to need 9 pieces of copper wire, which means 9 copper ore, which you will use here. And you will make copper ingots, and then you'll make copper wire. So you need 9 of them for your trap machines. You're going to need other stuff as well. And this is a good place to come, like outside here. There are plastic barriers that you can deconstruct, that sort of thing. So let me just show you the base that I'm going to build. We're getting a little late in the day, but I have time. So notice how these have little feet on them. You want that to be a little bit into the ground. When you do that, it makes it high enough the zombies can't get in, but you can still jump up on it, which is really important for when you need to jump off your base. Okay, so let's build a few of these. I want them to snap together, so I press my Alt key, and I need them to be the same height. 3, 4, which is 2, and then 1, which is 3, and then 4 for the stairs, which means you need 5. You need 1 across the middle. Q to go down. Now, each of these foundations takes 3 logs and 2 vines. So you're going to be chopping a lot of trees. But that's why, I mean, you have about 2 hours of real life gameplay. You start at like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. So, whoops, zombie. So you have time. Dude, I'm busy. Where the heck is my machete? I had a machete. We'll just use this pipe. So he's from a day spawn. You get those. That happens. All right, let's continue building our horde base. Go here. Sorry, I hit B for build, trap. I'm going to build a cutter, which is your best friend, which is why it's called that. If you look at your journal, under build quest, it has you build this trap machine, essential. Oh, I didn't build the trap machine. Damn it. Hold on a minute. This ridiculous stamina mechanic is why I don't play this game anymore. But some people like it, so maybe you do and you don't mind it. All right, but in your trap, you're going to build your trap machines. So craft. All right, that unlocked that quest. So build quest for So then it says build your best friend, which is your cutter. All right, so we're going to build our cutter. All right, this snapping function can be a real pain in the tuchus. So just turn it off with Alt and put it where you want it. Okay, you want to make sure that you make it so that it's level with the ground, or the zombies can get stuck on the lip of it, and it's a pain in the tuchus when that happens. All right, so there's your cutter, and I am going to suggest that you build 2 shredders. Now, the next part of the tutorial, once you build the cutter, it's going to tell you, under build quest, it wants you to build this, like with stairs up on foundations. You can do that. I would suggest that, especially if you're playing at the harder levels, don't build on foundations at first. You don't need to. They can't destroy the ground. So I like to keep them on the ground in the beginning. You can build up on foundations, it's fine. But we're not going to build the meat mallet or the pusher tonight. So you only need to get this far. So there's the cutter. I'm going to build a couple of shredders in here. You need to not be in the way. Oops, I need stairs. Whoops. I forgot about that part. Stairs. Building. Stairs. There we go. That's where it snaps. All right. Now it's lined up perfectly. Okie dokie then. So in this space, we have a 2-block space, or 2 foundation space, and that's where we're going to put our shredders. Go to traps again. Go to shredder. I'm going to turn Alt off, snapping off. Now, it has a foot on it, a wooden foot, and then a couple of brackets. I like the bracket to be touching the side foundation, and I like it just a little bit into the ground. And then I like to line the other one up with that one. Just about like that. They don't have to be exact. It's not that kind of an exact science. What you need to make sure is that they're not sticking up too much so that the zombies can't get stuck on it. So I'm going to lower this one a little bit. Just use your mouse wheel to select the one you want to select. That'll help you when it comes to repairing or reloading or destroying, demolishing, and rebuilding. Okay. That looks like it's fine. Okay. So, we are done. We have our 2 shredders and a cutter. So, I have 11 branches. That's probably not going to be enough for tonight. I'm going to need this to be here, and I did not make a machete yet, so we're just going to pop in a pipe. And I'm going to go grab a few more branches, and then I will bring you back. I also want to build a light. So go into furniture, go to lights, and this will give you some light when you're fighting tonight. Just put it on the tree. Once it goes blue, it'll stick. You can also then cut down the tree and have floating lights if you'd like to have that instead of having trees in the way. But I think we're ready. One more thing I wanted to show you is if you don't have a lot of branches, like we have 40 right now, if you come here and click on this, you can use vines to make branches. You click over there, it'll give me more. So now I have 46 branches. I don't have hardly any vines left, but I don't need them except when I'm building foundations and such, and you can just chop down more trees for those. All right, it's almost time for Horde. I will bring you back, and we will see if our little tiny 3-trap Horde base will make it through Day 0, Legend. All right, it is almost time. As you can see, my skull in the upper right is completely saturated with blood, and the white circle is now 100%ed. And there it goes. Wave is starting. Okay, so we have 46 branches. We'll see how many it takes to keep our Horde base going tonight. I have my hammer easily accessible. for repairs, and I'm ready. If I didn't say it before, I don't keep my hammer in my hand because it's really easy with the hammer in your hand to demolish a foundation. You don't want to do that. So I keep my weapon in my hand so that I can easily refill traps. Now, we didn't double check that we could jump up on all parts of this Horde base, so when we're running around, we're going to try to focus on jumping up at the front if possible, if we have to jump down off it. Because it'll definitely suck if we can't. If we can jump up here. Can we jump up back here? We cannot. So do not even try to jump up at the back. Alright, here they come. We'll see what types of zombies we get on Legend for the first Horde. Now, jumping back and forth can be helpful, but also it isn't always, so you're going to want to make sure that they go back down in the traps. Because if they don't... Dude, you're really messing with my progress here. Fine. Come on. So right now, they're staying busy, crouched down, 43. I'm not going to refill because I don't want to waste any of my branches. Oops, okay. Now, stamina can be a real bugaboo in this game now, which is why I don't play it anymore. I don't like this stamina mechanic anymore. Just get them all off you. Alright, and I'm gonna reload now because I don't want it to stop working. 29 is getting a little low for me. But it'll keep them working. Alright, I'm gonna reload. Just because I'm worried about it. You've also got to keep your eyes and ears out for spitters, and I'm not sure if any of the larger zombies come on night 0. We'll see. On the first night. 60 is still good. So keep your eyes and ears open for things that spit at you and for things like hunters that can drag you off your base. Because I don't know how hard the zombies get on the first night of Legend. So we'll see. We're going to find out together. I know you get spitters on night 0. You'll get a couple, 2 or 3 maybe, on normal. Alright, that's getting a little low. Oops. Don't let them catch you or surround you because you cannot get through their bodies and they will block you. So just run, circle around them. The other thing you can do is make a shield and stand at the end down here. And if you post up with your shield right here, you can hold them right there in the shredders, which is also a really great thing to do. I just didn't make a shield for this. I also didn't make a machete, which is normally what I would do. Because the pipe only hits for 25. Alright, so someone else got out. Make her run back down. Get back up on. Okay, crouch down. Make sure that this is... Come on, let me have the machine, please. Reload. What are you guys at? Reload. Reload. Okay. Someone else got up. Come on, dude. I'm gonna run around and run up on this side again because I know I can easily get up on this side. Alright. This is at 58%. I would suggest you repair it. 96 is still high. We're good. This one's at 62. Key to repair. They hit these a lot more. Take your hammer out of your hand. Crouch down. 40 is good. Its HP is at 95, so it's good. Sometimes selecting these is a real pain in the cooking. 52 with 93%. There we go, 32. What are you at? Ooh, reload. Damn it, it moved off. There we go. We gotta keep that one full. That's why I would really suggest you have more branches than you're going to need so that, you know, when it gets close to like halfway, I would refill it because you might have to jump down off your base and then you're screwed and you can't refill it and then it runs out and then they're destroying your things and that's not cool. Especially on Legend. All right, that one's at 95%. What's the health of this trap at? 95, we're good. Also, just hit take all to get rid of the bag. It'll make it easier for selecting things. So. I haven't seen any spitters yet. I'm gonna have to jump down off to get him to go back down in. All right, and then I'm gonna run over to the other side because I know I can easily get up on this side. Okay. Crouch down. What are we at? 33? Reload. Just to be sure. What are you guys at? 40. Yep, reload. All right. 95% HP is still good. Oops, shit. Oop, he's a bad news bears. Run, run, run. He is bad news bears. Make him come down off. All right. Oh, shit. Yeah, on Legend, they can kill you quick. Spawn at revival point. Let's see if we can save this without doing it again. All right, I'm still wearing my outfit, which is good. All right. Now, your goal is to stay away from zombies. They can run fast. If you can, try to grab your stuff, T to take all, and then jump back up on your base. Luckily, I died far enough away that I could do that. All right. That's still at 70. That's good. 65. That's good. All right. Damn it, already up there. She is super fast. I call her Zippy. Now, I'm gonna run out around because I was on the same side as them and they got there before me. I need to be able to have a space to get up. Oh, shit. Holy crap. Okay, up on the base. Okay, I'm up. 6. It'll give me some help. Not a heck of a lot, but it'll give me some. Hit it again. Alright, let's try to refill this. Reload. I don't want that cutter to stop. Reload. Reload. I know that was a 61 and it was more of a panic reload, but... Alright, let's do this. We need to repair. T to repair. Jump across. T to repair. Oh, spitter. Get up before they get on the shredder. Okay, that shredder will hurt you if you are on it when they start going through. Seven for more beans, and then oh shit, spitters! Watch out for the spitters on ledges. They are deadly. Oh nope. Oh shit. Now, I would suggest you make a mushrooms plate, which makes you run 10% faster. It'll help you on Legend if you're playing Legend. If you're playing Legend, you're not watching my tutorial anyway, so you don't really have to worry about, oh shit, any of this. Come on. I need stamina. Get me up here. Quick. Okay. Woof. Goodness me, I hate that stamina mechanic. Harder reload. Damn it! No! Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. I ran into my own spikes. Don't leave that up near you. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, so the base is working fine, except I keep getting hit by spitters. Oh, but my stuff is up on top, which is amazing. Up we go. Alright, grab your stuff. T to take all. Make sure your traps are full. T to take all. Alright, so the music has stopped, which means they're not releasing anymore. Let's reload that. It's at 36. And reload that. Alright, and then run because he's down. Too high on this side. Okay. Okay. Now watch out for that spitter. Now that guy, Mr. No Pants, my friend Jack Bruce used to call him. Oh, damn it! Ugh, that's okay. It's alright. Just go back to your spawn point. Run back down. Luckily I was up on top again. It's just that damn spitter. So... oh, there's another Mr. No Pants. Okay. Make sure your traps are good. Hard to reload. T to take all. Inventory is full of what? Alright, well, we killed them all. Alright, so it works on Legend. The only thing I would say is the spitters definitely made this more of a problem. Oh, because I'm not wearing armor. Let's put this on and this on. Oh, I did have a shield. Did I already have that? Interesting. Okay, and then what's left in the box? What's in there? Ah, the pouch. Got it. T to take all. Okay. And then put that back on. Alright, so it definitely works. The spitters are a problem, but you're not going to be playing on... they're going to be able to hit you so many times on any other level besides Legend, so don't worry about it. The base itself worked, and if you're playing on Legend, what I would suggest is that you could put up some things like this. Now snap them. And if I was on free build, I would. And they can't spit through these. So you could even put them across here. You could build half walls or walls, but I like stairs, and you could build them right up over the bases. Let me take this one down. Actually, I won't get enough resources from it on Legend. But just build the stairs, snapping it to you like this over that, and they can't spit through it. Now, if they're standing facing here, they will be able to still spit at you. But that's one way to protect yourself from spitters if you're playing on a super hard level like that. But other than that, the base still works with just 3 traps. You got this. Sometimes you just have to kind of figure out what's going to work, and that's how you can keep yourself safe. Like I said, you can take a lot more hits from a spitter on normal. Anyway, I hope this helps. Remember to focus on traps in this game, not what you can do as a player, because especially on the harder levels, they can just take you out with 1 or 2 hits. All right, you guys. Remember, do something fun for you. And like my Grammy always says, don't forget where I live now.